just setting up my brand new Acer laptop. Time is now 4:16 p.m. 15th of April 2020. The laptop was only delivered 2:15 today, so I haven't spent 2 hours yet. I've been doing other things, but just to show you, within 2 hours I've got this. I've just gone through 20 steps it's taken to get to this point. Once you power it on, obviously plug it in. That's what I'm saying. Plug it in. You have to run it off the electricity first. You can't run off the battery. They probably ship them with not enough power in the batteries. Anyway, step 1, power it on. Step 2, you have to set up your Wi-Fi password, so you have to get your password off your router. Step 3, you have to sign in with your Microsoft account. If you haven't got a Microsoft account, you've got to set up a Microsoft account. There's no way around that. So you have to use an email address and password. Step 4 is the fingerprint sign in. You have to give them your fingerprint on this tiny little black button there, which is in the mouse. That's your mouse scrolling wheel area. That is what you scan your finger on, even though it doesn't say that that's what that is. You have to work that out yourself. Step 5, you have to create a Windows Hello pin, which I've learned is up to 6 characters long at maximum. They don't tell you that. Step 6, track. Oh God, I can't even read my own writing. Track app. Track app something or other. No, I can't read that anyway. Step 7, get access to your Android phones, texts and photos, etc. They already know your phone number by this point because you've signed in. Link your device, I clicked yes, and they send you a link to a website which is aka.ms/ay?s equals 7 and a equals m, I think that is m and I equals. Anyway, your phone companion app, that is what that is. And you're supposed to set that up on your phone. I'm not sure that entirely works because Microsoft only know how to make things 10 times more complicated than they should be. So anyway, that was step 7. Step 8, back up your files with OneDrive. They can back up your desktop, documents, pictures, etc. They can back them up if you want them to or not. I don't want them to. I do not trust my files on Microsoft servers. That's basically giving, that's like basically giving representative of Microsoft and whoever they hand your details over to your files. No, Microsoft, you're not having that. Step 9, they offer you Microsoft Office 365 home trial, 1 month free. Whoopie do, 1 month. After that, it's £70 a year. No thanks, don't want that. And then from your phone app on PC, select send notification. This will send final permission to whatever, your something or other. I'm not sure that's supposed to say your PC or phone. Anyway, there was another step to do with setting up, linking your phone to the computer. Step 10 is their digital assistant, Cortana, which collects your location, your contacts, your speech, your handwriting patterns, your search history. Obviously I declined that. That's just a privacy nightmare, handing over all that sort of details to Microsoft. No chance, matey. Step 11 is voice and speech recognition. I choose don't on that setting. I do not want them monitoring my voice and speech recognition, even though I'm putting my voice out there on YouTube videos. I don't care. I don't trust Microsoft, as you can tell. Step 12 says get MS and apps to use your location so that you can get more accurate directions and weathers, etc. No, I do not want Microsoft knowing where I am every second of the day. Again, privacy nightmare. Step 13 I did at 4:03 p.m. just to show you it's now 4:21 p.m. Step 13, that gives you an idea of how long these steps are taken. Step 13, find my device. Turn that on to help you find your device if lost. I've selected yes for that, but on top of that I'm also going to install some software which is called Prey, which is free, and that's another way to track your device if somebody nicks your laptop. So did that. Step 14, send diagnostic data to Microsoft. They give you 2 options, full or basic. I chose basic. The less information I can send to Microsoft, the better. Do not trust Microsoft. And if you don't understand why not to trust Microsoft, you need to Google them, use Bing, use DuckDuckGo, use search engines. Just find out about the history of Microsoft and who they hand your data to and who they're in bed with. That's all you need to know. Step 15, improve inking and typing. This is language recognition and suggestions. Capabilities of apps and services running on Windows. The options they give you are yes or no. I choose no. I do not want you looking at everything I type, etc. Step 16, get tailored experiences with diagnostic data. This is how they can personalise tips and adverts for you and recommendations to enhance Microsoft products. They give you the option of yes or no. I chose no. Step 17, get apps to use advertising ID. If you choose yes, you'll get more personalised adverts. Ooh, I haven't touched anything for a while, so it's going to sleep, I guess. Right. So let apps use advertising yes if you want more personalised adverts, or no. Obviously I chose no. I do not want them specifically knowing it's me online so they can send me personalised adverts. That's way too intrusive. I don't want any adverts full stop, so I'll be installing ad blockers as well. Watch my future videos for that. Step 18, it said welcome. That was at 4:08 p.m. And that shows you the username or your name that you've given them. You can then attempt to choose your region. That was difficult to do. There's like a drop down menu of hundreds of countries to choose from. Dragging the slide down and then attempting to select the country you want. Obviously I'm United Kingdom. That took me about 10 goes to do that. It's just very difficult to do. And then obviously it's got your email at that point. That's step 18. Step 19, you register the Acer device that you've got. And they ask, can they send you offerings, Acer user experience? Acer can share my details with Norton antivirus. No, I didn't select any of those. I don't want to give Acer loads of information as well. So I didn't select any of the 3 circular boxes there. I just went to the next step. Step 20, Windows options. Says welcome to Windows, and this is where I am now. This is step 20. It's probably taken me well over an hour to go through those 20 steps. It's just ridiculous what it takes to set up a Windows computer, and that's just to start with. I haven't even updated Windows yet. And as you can see, it kind of looks like a browser window, doesn't it? And do you know why? It's because it is. I don't know why they haven't maximized it over the screen. There's space on either side, and if you go up there, click on that, go down to settings using the mouse, or is it that one? No, setting, no. Oh, I'm trying to remember which one I did. Anyway, if you go down to hover over help, you can see it says Microsoft Edge. Microsoft Edge is their browser. You do not have to use it, and by all means I will not be using it very much. I still like Google's Chrome browser, so I'll be installing that. Obviously on your desktop you can see there's the icon to use Microsoft Edge. That's what they came up with to replace Internet Explorer with that same E logo you're probably used to for the last 20 odd years. Microsoft had used that. Internet Explorer had so many holes in it that led to people getting so many viruses and malware. It was dog shit basically, so everybody switched to Firefox and Google Chrome for the last God knows how many years. Now Microsoft have decided, you know, they need to be in on the whole browser market, so they've come up with something called Microsoft Edge. By all means use it a bit, but I still think Google Chrome's better. There's so many things you can add to Google Chrome, other bits of software that make your browsing experience safer, which I will show you in other videos. So anyway, that's just to show you where I'm up to. Let's see what happens. That was settings. I didn't want that. Anyway, there we go. Actually, I'll just close this. Let me just close this browser window and see what my desktop looks like. Let's just make sure there's nothing. For some reason there's a weird splashy logo on the desktop. I'll be getting rid of that and personalising it with a picture I like. And then what have you got? You've got these icons down here. Let's have a quick look at what we've got. So, first one, no new notifications. There's your time and date, that's correct. Speakers are at 75%, obviously you can adjust them if you want things to be louder. There's my Wi-Fi. Oh shit. Oh, it doesn't matter, that's just my Wi-Fi. Battery is saying it's fully charged. Now I've only had this plugged in for less than an hour, so good. Well, obviously I haven't been using the battery yet because I've been using electricity, but it does show that the battery did come with a decent charge then. Okay, next, what's that? Norton Security. Well, I've got this, but I don't know whether it's a full trial yet or whether it's a 30-day trial or whatever, 30-day, or whether it's a full product. I'll go into that in a different video. Don't think I'm going to stick with that. I don't like Norton. They don't come top in any unbiased antivirus tests. I will probably be installing Malwarebytes anti-malware. Next logo, OneDrive, which I won't be using. What's that? And let's show hidden icons. And what other icons have we got? We've got Bluetooth, Windows Security, and we've got Acer Care Center. Okay, the next step I'll be doing is updating Windows. So let's have a look. What else have we got? What's that? What's that logo there? What's blue? Dropbox. Okay. What's that? Mail. Microsoft Store. That's where you can get some apps. File Explorer. Microsoft Edge. What's that? Task View. Next one, talk to Cortana. Well, I've switched Cortana off. That's where you search for things, search for files, or if you've got anything else you need to search for. I don't like the new search thing. It's Microsoft have just screwed up so many things about their computer. There's your start button. Click on start, and that's your options to get to different things you can do with a Microsoft Windows 10 computer. And obviously, let me just drag this down if I can. Where's the how are you supposed to drag that down using this mouse? I'm trying to move all those things down, and it's not moving down, as you can see. What's the... No, if I click that, well, oh, there we go. God, everything's hidden. Why? Just to show you. Right, there you go. Once you hover over that tiny thin band there, you can then see it's gone now. Ah, that's ridiculous. Oh, there you go. It appears. Look at that. It's invisible. Invisible button until you're in the exact right place, and then it turns up. Stupid Microsoft. Stupid. Anyway, now you can click on that and see what else. You've got all these other options that come with Windows 10. There'll be a whole load of things. VPN, I won't be using that particular VPN, but there are other VPNs to use. I don't do games. There's so many things here that I won't be using. I don't use games. What the hell is Groove Music? Never used it. So here's some of the things you will be using. Microsoft Edge, you'll probably use a bit. Microsoft Store. Again, most of the apps and software I'll be getting will not be coming from Microsoft Store. You can get them from other websites. I will show you in other videos where to get stuff from. Microsoft Office, blah blah blah. There's so many things here you'll never get around to using. It's just confusion. A load of games they give you. Skype, you might use that, or you might use WhatsApp to make video calls to family and friends, etc. Skype, I read an article about that the other day. Skype had the chance to dominate the market, and of course Microsoft bought them and managed to screw it up. Now everybody uses WhatsApp. You know, Microsoft, everything Microsoft touches turns to crap usually. Windows. Okay, so there you go, that's all your options. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff to show you. Anyway, I hope this is of use to something. Let's just click on that little button there, show you what productivity they call this area. Let's just see what happens if I click on that. What else have we got? I don't even know what most of these logos are. What's an elephant logo? What's that? Why can't they write on there and tell you what that is? What is that? And if you hover over it, it doesn't do anything. That's useless. That should tell you what these things are. And there we go. I think I'm at the bottom of that now. So that's those windows. I never use these tiles, I think they call them. Anyway, there you go. There's a brief overview of the 20 odd steps it takes to set up an Acer laptop that runs Windows 10. Bit of a palaver. If you're not good with computers, all of that will have confused the hell out of you. Elderly people will have an absolute nightmare doing that. All those options. They'll probably end up sending all the details. Microsoft are sealing off you for all the private information you shouldn't be handing over. They'll be grabbing off these people. I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for myself. I'm still probably sending far too much information to them. But anyway, there you go. That's how to set up basically. Next step I will be doing is looking for Windows updates. Let's just quickly figure out where do we go. God, I'm lost. I've set up my own home computer different to this. I run Windows 10 on a desktop computer. Let me just get some things out of the way and show you what I mean. I'll have to work out how I did this. Oh my God. Sorry, I've got about 20 different windows on my computer I've got to close. Right, so on my desktop computer, let's just show you what I do. Let's move this out of the way. What I do is click on the start button, and then I go to settings, start, settings, update and security. That's 3 steps on my desktop computer. How have I done this? So I need start. Let's see if I can type settings into there. Oh, there you go. Start to type SE, and there you go. There's settings. Now go up to that and click on that. Settings opens up. There you go. Update and security. Let's click on that and see what happens. And there you go. Your device is missing important security and quality fixes. No shit, Sherlock. The manufacturing date of my laptop, it says, is December 2019. As I said, I've just bought that on the 15th of April 2020, so I've got 4 months worth at the absolute minimum of updates to get for this. So let's just click on check for updates, and this could be painful. The amount of updates I may have to get. And like I said, the fact that this computer was manufactured in December, oh, here we go. This could take ages to install. Look at this. So I've got that cumulative update for Windows 10. That's April 2020. Realtek software component. Realtek. What is Realtek? Is that the sound in my computer? Semiconductor. Well, Realtek. Intel. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is going to take ages to do. Let's just move down this list of things and see what else there is. .NET. I don't use .NET, but they always force you to have it. Adobe Flash Player. Everybody uses Adobe Flash still. We'll need that. Always keep Adobe Flash up to date. That's something that runs in your browsers to display graphics. Right. So anyway, I'm now going to update my laptop, get all the patches it needs before I could do anything really. Okay. So where are we? Installing 74%. Right, anyway, I will leave it going. Thank you for watching this. Don't forget, subscribe to me, keep looking at my videos. I will be filming all the other software I install on this laptop, hopefully, to show other people what to do to run a laptop. And I'll put them in a playlist so that you can find all the videos and you can see how you install all the different software you're going to need. Right, thank you for watching. Bye bye.